This here's Paul Bernardo, the Scarborough rapist. When word got out that a mysterious man was attacking and raping women in Scarborough, Alex and Van Smearness were pretty sure they knew exactly who was doing it. The only person they ever met creepy enough to actually pull this kind of crap off was her childhood friend, Paul Bernardo, and he called the cops multiple times to tell them exactly that. On Alex Smearness' tip, the police actually did interview Paul Bernardo, interrogated him, and took his DNA samples from him. Then the police passed the evidence off onto the forensics department, but the experts there never actually bothered to even test the DNA samples. They also didn't test them a mere 33 days later when they were called to Bernardo's house, where his sister-in-law and first murder victim, Tammy Homolka, was lying dead on the floor. They didn't test the DNA samples when they realized that Tammy had been drugged, brutally raped, and had choked on her own vomit before dying. Bernardo had told them that she died of an asthma attack, nor did they test his DNA samples when they realized that Bernardo had lied when he called the police as soon as Tammy got sick. Instead, she had already been dead for about 20 minutes before he ever told anyone. They also didn't test his DNA samples when the Smearness brothers repeatedly called the police, trying to convince them that Bernardo was the man behind these crimes. And the experts would fail to test the DNA samples for almost 2.5 years before they ever realized that they could have stopped Bernardo before he killed anybody if they had just tested the samples in the first place.